Valmiki Ramayana, Ayodhya Kanda, Book Number 2, Sarga 94, Roman numerals XCIV 94, CHITRAKÚTA. There long the son of Raghu dwelt, and love for hill and wood he felt. Then his Videhan spouse to please, and his own heart of woe to ease. Like some immortal Indra saw, might Svarga's charms to Sachi show, drew her sweet eyes to each delight of Chitrakutta's lovely sight, lovely height. Though reft of power and kingly sway, though friends and home are far away, I cannot mourn my altered lot, enamored of this charming spot. Look, darling, on this noble hill, which sweet birds with their music fill, bright with 1,000 metal dyes, his lofty summits cleave the skies. See, here a silvery sheen is spread, and there like blood the rocks are red. There shows a streak of emerald green, and pink and yellow glow between. There, where the higher peaks ascend, crystal and flowers and topaz blend, and others flash their light afar, like Mercury or some fair star. With such a store of metals dyed, the King of Hills is glorified. There through the wild birds' populous home, the harmless bear and tiger roam. Hyenas range the woody slopes, with herds of deer and antelopes. See, love, the trees that clothe his side, all lovely in their summer pride. In richest wealth of leaves arrayed, with flower and fruit and light and shade. Look where the young rose apple glows, what loaded boughs the mango shows. See, waving in the western wind, the light leaves of the tamarind. And mark that giant people through the feathery clump of tall bamboo. Look on the level lands above, delighting in successful love. In sweet enjoyment many a pair of heavenly minstrels revels there, while overhanging boughs support their swords and mantles as they sport. Then see that pleasant shelter where play the bright daughters of the air. The mountain seems with bright cascade and sweet rill bursting from the shade, like some majestic elephant o'er whose burning head the torrents pour, where breeds the man who would not feel delicious languor o'er him still, as the young morning breeze that springs from the cool cave with balmy wings, breathes round him laden with the scent of bud and blossom dew besprent. If many autumns here I spent with thee, my darling innocent, and Lakshman, I should never know the torture of the fires of woe. This varied scene so charms my sight, this mount so fills me with delight, where flowers in wild profusion spring, and ripe fruits glow, and sweet birds sing. My beauteous one, a double good springs from my dwelling in the wood. Loosed is the bond my sire that tied, and Bharat too is gratified. My darling, dost thou feel with me delight from every charm we see, of which the mind and every sense feel the enchanting influence? My fathers, who have passed away, the royal saints, were wont to say that life in woodland shades like this secures a king immortal bliss. See, round the hill at random thrown, huge masses lie of rugged stone, of every shape and many a hue, yellow and white and red and blue. But all is fairer still by night, each rock reflects a softer light. When the whole mount from foot to crest in robes of lambent flame is dressed, where when from a million herbs a blaze of their own luminous glory plays, and clothed in fire each deep ravine, each pinnacle and crag is seen. Some parts the look of mansions wear, and others are as gardens fair, while others seem a massive block of solid undivided rock. Behold those pleasant beds o'erlaid with lotus leaves for lovers made, where mountain birch and throw cool shades on the pair below. See where the lovers, in their play, have cast their flowery wreaths away, and fruit and lotus buds that crowned their brows lie trodden on the ground. North Kuru's realm is fair to see, Vashvakashara Nalini, but rich in fruit and blossom still, more fair is Chitrakuta hill. Here shall the years appointed glide, with thee, my beauty, by my side. And Lakshman ever near, here shall I live in all delight, make my ancestral fame more bright, tread in their path who walk aright, and to my oath adhere. Absolutely beautiful. Footnotes 202:1. These 10 lines are a substitution for and not a translation of the text which Carey and Marshman thus render. This mountain adorned with mango, jumbo, usuna, lodra, piala, punusa, dhava, unkota, buvia, tinisha, vilva, tinduka, bamboo, kashmari, uriste, varuna, maduka, tilaka, vuduri, amluka, nipa, vetra, dunvuna, vijaka, and other trees affording flowers and fruits and the most delightful shade, how charming does it appear. Wow. Oh no, these are now Latin words, technical words for these trees. I don't want to even read it because I can't even pronounce all these tongue twisters. 2031 Vidyadharis, spirits of air, sylphs. Wow, this is absolutely beautiful chapter. And what is even uh, what is even worst is they didn't translate the whole thing. They left out so many verses, 10 verses, depicting all these different trees and their flowers, descriptions that are just mind-blowing beautiful. Wow. So basically Rama is describing to Sita the beauty of the Chitrakuta mountain. And it looks like that mountain was like literally a mountain, not a hill. Like a so tall of a mountain that cleaves the sky. Full of minerals, metals, all kinds of trees, all kinds of stones, rocks, everything in profusion, rivers, rivulets, all kinds of animals. So it just tells you how during Treta Yuga everything was different. In other words, if you go there right now to India and see this Chitrakuta hill, perhaps is a hill now, it's not a mountain, because in time everything reduces in size, just like in time the leaves, they dwindle. The leaves of a tree dwindle, so this earth also, due to time factor, dwindles, and we don't see this kind of trees anymore, this kind of, just like this kind of minerals and ore just being overspread over the mountain. You can see like clearly. You don't have to dig a big hole to find it. Like today, the Kali Yugan people doing all this satanic heavy industry of exploitation and destruction. Absolutely beautiful chapter. Jai Shri Ramayana, eternal Ramayana, Roma Victa, victory to Rama, Hail Ram, Jai Shri Ram, ciao.